Hello everyone and welcome back to another Wave preview. This one we're a little late on, but this is Wave 2. I don't remember what's in this one, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, either way we got Wave 2. Still haven't seen much of anything on the shelves recently. It's been pretty cut and dry. I think the last one I found was... Oh god, when was the last wave I found, dude? Going to the channel, the last one I reviewed was Wave 7 of 2024. That was... What date was this? March 12th of 2025. It's currently 3 months later. Haven't found a darn thing. So, yeah, Lionel's kind of dropping the ball pretty hard on these waves. Oh well, maybe one day we'll see a new wave. Man, I remember I used to get these waves a week after they got announced. I used to get these waves before they were even announced. It would be pre-shipped or whatever, and oh, dude, those were the good days. Anyway, on to the first diecast. Starting off with the silly one, this is the Ross Chastain Jockey Infinite Cool. I don't know what that is, but if you look on the side, there's like a driver, quote-unquote driver, because it's like on the side of the door, and it's kind of got his head where it lines up to the seat, and all that fun stuff, so... Yeah, that's cool. I remember this one coming out in the Gold Series, and I was like, what the heck? What is that? I'll tell you what it is. It's a hard pass for me. It's a fun, silly little car. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fan of this one. I'm not a fan of the scheme itself. The little dude on the side's pretty neat, but not really. Finn, gosh darn you. He's moving. He's moving my tripod. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Anyway, what was I saying about this Ross car? Oh yeah, not really for me. Not really for my collection, but yeah, it's pretty fun nonetheless. Austin Cindric, discount tire. Yay, we haven't seen this one the last 6 years. I don't think that's an exaggeration either. I'm pretty sure 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 3 and 4, and 5. Maybe, if not all of those, have a discount tire wave within that, or not a wave, but a discount tire diecast in a wave within that year. I could be wrong, but if not, I'm pretty close. We have seen this specific paint scheme in race wins. We've seen it in just a standard scheme. We saw the Daytona car. We saw the Bristol back in 2020 when Brad Keslowski won that race. We've seen just the standard scheme over and over and over again. Getting pretty tired of this one. It looks the exact same as last year, so... You know, kind of not really wanting to deal with it at all, because it's just not something I want to see. We've seen this plenty of times, and I really don't want to see it again. Austin Dillon. This one's pretty interesting. We don't get a whole lot of Dillon cars very often in the Authentics, but this is the Dow Mobility Science. Not sure what that is. I'll tell you one thing though, the packaging, pretty freaking cool. If you look behind the Austin Dillon name, it's got all that like design going on there. Pretty neat. The paint scheme isn't too bad itself. Pretty similar to just the normal Dow car though, so still not really for me, but it's a cool little alternate paint scheme. Next we got Brad Keslowski, BuildSubmarines.com. Pretty sure we had this one last year if I'm not mistaken. Don't know why Lionel likes doing that. I get it. Freebie. Throw it in there. Why not? I mean... I don't know, man. Just... I hate it. I hate that they do this, but I mean... I guess. This one's also been released in the Gold Series, so it don't even matter. It's not even a good car. So... Easy pass on this one. I've got my donors for the Fords. I don't need any more. But this would make a good one if I needed some, so hard pass on this one. This one's not surprising. Chase Elliott, number 9 Napa, pretty close to the one last year. It's not the one from last year. It's just very similar. The paint scheme is the exact same, but I think the little like arrow on the door is different. That's all it is. Maybe a couple contingencies here and there, but for the most part, this thing, same dookie we've had for a while. So, and not to mention, this thing also has came out in the Gold Series too, so it's not an exclusive or anything. But heck yeah, man, that's I guess that's how we're rolling right now. Just a bunch of dud cars. Here we go, a good one. SVG, the most recent winner. At the time of this recording, he just won New Mexico. Or is it Mexico City or is it a New Mexico? Some Mexico race. I don't remember if it was New Mexico or something like that. Either way, it was Mexico, the Mexico race. SVG got it done in the 88 for a track house, so that's kind of interesting. But I don't know if this one's an exclusive or not. I want to say it is, but I'm not sure. Also, the Saucy Nugs from Wendy's, I don't know if anybody's had them, but when I had them, I swear to you, hand on the Bible, they weren't saucy. Somebody didn't sauce these nugs, which is weird because in the box it had the sauce around it. I watched this lady shake up these nugs to open it to a bone-dry ghost nugget. Don't know what kind of witchcraft that is, but nothing. I saw the sauce flying. It should have been saucy, but it wasn't. It was weird. I don't know how that happened. I didn't care. I just thought it was really odd. Anyway, cool car though. I like the black and orange. Very Halloween-y. I like it a lot. Joey Logano, as if we haven't seen this scheme 100 times. Technically, it's different because it got the little red. Shut up. It's the same freaking paint scheme. Same paint scheme. I do like the little red at the top, though. On the top underneath the A pillar. Not bad, but very similar to what we've had previously for the last 25, 30 years. However long it's been. Since freaking Allmendinger's been in that 22. Or whoever it was way back then. Proud to say I'm not a Joey Logano fan, so this one is a hard pass on my list. Ty Gibbs with the CW paint scheme. Another black and orange one. I really like that car. I actually got it in the Gold Series. It's a lot better with the black interior. It matches the car a lot better. But any black and orange car has my heart. I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan. I was born in Ohio, so any black and orange car automatically has my heart. So that with the Saucy Nugs and the Ty Gibbs car can't really be beat. They're good cars, at least in my opinion. And the Ty Gibbs car being a playoff car makes it a whole lot better. Again, my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like the playoff banners. They're not very fond over, I guess you can say. But I really like the playoff stuff. So this one's a good car. Byron in the 2025 Alsalta Flames car. This one's pretty freaking awesome. Very Jeff Gordon-esque, and he won the Daytona 500 with this car, so that's a back-to-back Daytona 500 dub for old Willie B. Pretty cool. Got very lucky with that Daytona 500 win. He was in the right place at the right time, and the right cars crashed in front of him, and he got the lead to take that win. So he didn't deserve to win that race, but God, he got lucky. He was very fortunate not to get clipped. He came a butt hair from getting clipped and wrecking out. So, very fortunate, but it's still going to be a pretty cool little car. I wonder if... that was a stupid question. It would be cool if Lionel did like a 2-car set and they would like remake it, but they're going to do that. It'd just be a cool little back-to-back thing, you know what I mean? But anyway, cool little car. Pretty sure this one is getting made in the Gold Series if it has not been already, and it'll be made in the Gold Series for the Daytona win. So, either way, I'm not going to hold off, or I'm not going to get the standard scheme. I'm going to hold off on that one until the Daytona scheme gets released. This is also the chase piece. Not very different from the original car. The red's a little darker, but that's about it. I mean, it's still not a bad scheme. Any William Byron fan will be happy to have that, but it's not the best liquid color I've seen. I've seen some pretty darn good ones, but I mean, it's not bad. It's okay. It's acceptable. It's not like what we had back in 2020 with Chase Elliott with his Charlotte win in the truck series, and it being a quote-unquote liquid color, but it was just like a sparkly white. That was stupid. That was so stupid. I'll never get over that. Anyway, I believe that'll be all for this wave preview of Wave 2, so I'll go ahead and get back with you all in about a year and a half whenever we find Wave 1, and we'll go from there. But no, really, with that being said, I do believe that's all we kind of got for this little vidya. Still not a whole lot of comments. People are asking how they're still in business. That's kind of sad. Someone said, I will never see these in like all caps with fire emojis. I love that. That's awesome. Where's Winter Circle? People gonna wait like they did with regular Wave 1. They might. I don't know. Still looking for Wave 1. Yeah, you got plenty of time to save money. I mean, god dang. Like, it takes forever to find these waves. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm just not even going to pay attention to Authentics, really. Unless it's some sort of Bowman or something. But anyway, that's all I got. So, thank you all so much for watching. Again, I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next video.
I got one too many problems, why lie? And eventually come to light and shine bright. I miss when life was easy, homie, time flies. Now I listen to these angels tell me